Welcome to Bet on Yourself Media Sports. I am your host, Reggie. Before I get started today, I truly want to reach out to all those who subscribe to my channel. I truly appreciate y'all subscribing. And if you haven't already, please tell a friend to tell a friend about Bet on Yourself Media Sports. Tell them to hit the notification bell, hit the subscription, hit the thumbs up button, the like. It's free. Don't cost you nothing. I truly want to thank all y'all for your subscriptions. Well, today I'm just going to touch on a few quick things. The official hiring of Kellen Moore, the Kobe Dean speaks out, and I ran on a little while a couple of the different topics. So let's go. Let's get right to it. So as y'all know, the Kobe Dean has been out for the whole almost off season last season with an injury. So he's on a comeback, and the Eagles are very high up on this guy as far as linebacker position, which I feel, though, that we need to address in this upcoming offseason and through the draft. Either way it may go, there's a lot of talk about different options. Queen was mentioned. The guy from Miami, Ginkle, was mentioned. So there's a couple of different prospects that has been floating around the Eagles organization as far as name wise anyway. But N'Kobe Dean, he came out with a statement saying that N'Kobe Dean aimed to conquer his challenges, proving himself as a key player for the Philadelphia Eagles in the upcoming season. I got a little bit of faith in N'Kobe Dean. I'm still willing to give it another shot, but N'Kobe Dean and Cunningham is not going to cut it. And we got another linebacker there too also, but he was a fill-in. He did the best he could do with what we had out of this guy here. So, it's just, the linebacker group to me needs to be addressed. And it's one of the main cognitions that we have with this team going forward. I believe Vic Fangio will address it. I have no doubt that he will. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he does and the way he attacks this here linebacker situation. The other hires that he has brought in were some good hires, bringing the kid in, Joe Casper, and another guy he brought in from Seattle on the defensive side, Mr. Hurt. So he's definitely adding the right pieces, guys with veteran experience, and it's all coming to form on the defensive side as well as the offensive side. Getting down to Kellen Moore, he's officially signed his contract with the Philadelphia Eagles as the offensive coordinator. Kellen Moore is going to bring a lot to the table. There's some rumors around that there's a good possibility that he will use or try to go and talk to the Philadelphia Brass about retaining Swift to use in this offensive scheme, which would be the right thing to do. Also, he does like to pass to ball a lot, but he uses a lot of intermediate things from studies that I've been looking back at his thing. He definitely likes to use his tight ends a lot. So, I believe A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Goddard will have a successful season this upcoming season with play designing that Mr. Kellen Moore will design. And another thing that I'm going to think somebody that's going to have a great season upcoming is Jalen Hurts with the new addition of Doug Nesmeyer, the quarterback coach. This guy has 20 years or more of experience coaching quarterbacks. He works with some top quarterbacks. He was a quarterback himself. I know he played for the New Orleans Saints back in the day. So Mr. Nesmere is bringing a load of experience for the quarterback position to helping Jalen out. And he also is very familiar with Mr. Kellen Moore's system and the way he acts to run his system. So that being said, on top of Mr. Moore's scheming and what he's going to bring to the table, that's going to be a great advantage for Jalen Hurts to adapt and get acclimated with this system that Mr. Moore is going to bring forward to us. Another thing that I want to talk about is it was said that um, the Dallas Cowboys uh, CD Lamb says that the Eagles wide receivers are going to definitely love Moore's system. Um, CD Lamb knows because he was down there in Dallas and he used the system down there somewhat. I guess I don't know if it's going to be the exact same thing, but as far as getting the receivers open, using the bunch formations, a lot of motion, and these guys they really well CD Lamb did. He really prospered and did great things with Mr. Moore as the OC down there and play caller. So yeah, so that's something good to take away from it. You got another uh, guy in our division rival from Dallas Cowboys speaking highly of Mr. Moore. Another thing that I want to talk about next topic is what are we going to do about the defensive backs, far as Bradberry. Bradberry looks like he's on his way out. He's had a picture put up on his Instagram or Twitter, whatever it is, with him walking out of a stadium. Could that mean goodbye? To me, it does. I don't see him coming back to Philadelphia in a starting capacity. I think these young guys need to get the opportunity to play. The Ricks, the guys like that, Ringos. These guys played good time, solid minutes last year. They got some good starting on the team in several games. Both of these guys did. So I'm thinking that you got to go with the youth movement now. Slay won't be here long. Bradberry's long in the tooth. He won't be here long. They were talking about there was some rumbles around about cutting Bradberry. It's only be a $4 million cap hit. Would the Eagles decide to go that route? I don't know. So it's a lot that can be done here. It's a lot of guys that won't be back, like Maddox. I don't believe he will be back. So there's going to be room to add other guys. Kevin Byard, he's another one that they were talking about releasing him for the $14 million that would free up for the Eagles and spending. So there's guys that I believe that might come back and some may not come back. It depends on what Vic Fangio system and what he believes these guys can do in his system. So it's all going to tell on what Mr. Fangio believes in and sees what these guys can do, or will they just go ahead on and cut ties with Calvin Byard and just be done with it? But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think about Kellen Moore and his offensive coordinator, his offensive scheme. Sorry about that. His offensive scheme that he's going to bring to the table for the Philadelphia Eagles. Do you think that we should cut ties with Kevin Byard and cut ties with Bradberry? These guys here, to me, I would like to know y'all opinion. Which way would y'all go on that? And I also would like to know down in the comment section, what do y'all think about the Eagles far as the upcoming draft? Should we go linebacker heavy or should we go safety or corner in the draft? I'd like to know what y'all think about that also. But that's all I have for right now. I did want to get a little bit of talking about the Reddick situation with the cap situation with Reddick. I think these guys that's another situation that the Eagles, I think they need to jump on as soon as possible. Reddick and Swift is the top two priorities to me as far as signing, bringing back to this team. Swift, I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know what he's asking for. His asking price to stay here in Philly. Reddick, we know we could do restructure $11 million. I think that should be a no-brainer. This guy has been in double-digit sacks for the last two seasons for us. And on top of it, none of these guys was used properly in the scheme that we ran last year. None of these guys got the opportunity to perform at their best due to the lack of coaching, putting these guys in the right position and scheming up the game plans that they had. As y'all all heard probably by now, there was players in the Eagles locker room that didn't even want to talk to Sean Desai, had stopped talking to Sean Desai because of his play calling and didn't want to make adjustments. So that's one of the major reasons why he's not here. Shane, Shane Stockton, he just didn't do his job. So we got a whole new regime now. I'm all on board with Kellen Moore and the Vic Fangio's coaching hires. I believe this is going to take us over the top. I believe we will be back on track as of come next 2024 season, and I think everybody should look for good things ahead. But yeah, dog, that's what all I got right now. So y'all let me know what y'all feel about the commentary that I just produced to y'all. I know I did a little bit of ranting, but if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Help a brother out. I'm trying to get to 500 subscriptions by the end of February. With y'all guys' help, I know this could be done. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get this content when it is produced and available. With that being said, you know what we say around here. Yep. Be good, be safe, God bless, keep the main thing, and have an attitude of gratitude. Until we meet again, peace, bond strong. Come join the team. You know it.